Hello, welcome to the Star Card Tarot. It's Karen. We're working on Aries season. And, we'll just keep pulling cards and see what happens to come through. These are the Louise L. Hay cards of How to Love Yourself. Well, interestingly enough, this was her, not even her cards, but her, like her introductory thing. So I'm going to leave those to the side. Wasn't meant to pull that. Gonna work with some oracle cards tonight. And that's the feeling of direction I've kind of been more feeling to work with. So great. And I adore tarot cards. And there's a very specific system about it. And I've been wavering off of that, right? So I don't want to make that something that it shouldn't be. I don't know how to say it, right? Like, I don't want to spoil it or whatever, right? So if I'm feeling that I'm wanting to get into more exploratory, I'd rather be in that sense. So we got the card Mintarkin, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. At least this is calling about the longing for home. I'm going to go for my original deck I used to use. The Fenestra cards. The longing for home. Belonging. Anything that's useful for us, anything that's important for us, for the energies going around. And it is a one card. Queen of Wands. She got lots and lots and lots of great potential. It's feminine energy, so it's inwards. It's not ideas that you're talking about. It's thoughts and ideas that you're ruminating on. More than likely you've got thoughts because you're trying to make some changes, but you're up against, like say the Emperor here, something very traditional, something that's slow moving or might not go to your pace. King of Cups in reversed. yeah, that's that kind of sinking feeling of, oh, it's not quite right. That's okay. That's okay. In on the way to get there in this Celtic cross looking thing is we got both the Ten of Cups and the Seven of Swords in reversed. It wasn't probably the way you were meant to get there. And that's okay, right? Because living and learning, right? We got a Queen of Pentacles showing stability. So from the Queen of Cups to Queen of Pentacles is a big jump. There should have been an air sign in between of a Queen of Swords. So that tells me in your intellectual mind and in your subconscious mind, you're making your way. You could probably see the errors of your way. It might not be the best way how to do it, and you're seeing it now. Because that last card over here, like I said, if it was a Celtic cross feeling, this card here is the Five of Cups. It's a lot about remorse. This card ain't pretty, and that's okay. Sometimes it takes that jump, and you want to get to that jump. And how to get there isn't always the way we want to portray ourselves. Sometimes it's easy to have that passion to drive us. Say, oh yeah, that might be it. Hooked to something, it just might be the right thing. The Queen of Pentacles back here is saying there's some stability here. This longing for home or belonging ties into it eventually. I find when we long for home, it's when we're out of sorts. Or when we get in a little bit over our heads or this or that. Six of Wands. Well, the last one was Five of Wands. The Six of Wands. At least you're making logical steps to move forward. To disassociate yourself. If you're knowing you want to move to smooth waters, there's that natural progression. You may have seen the errors of your way. You go, I'm not proud of that, or I'm not crazy about that part about my life, but you're moving on. And it's a little bit bittersweet with this little card here, this Six of Swords. You're going to somewhere nicer and better and more what's going to suit you in the now. But it takes a shuffling away and really letting go of what was in the past. Because sometimes it could come up to haunt you. But you know what? This card here says longing for home. So if you're on that place that is getting you there, It's longing for home and belonging. So you're focus on that, even no matter what was back there was troubling and wrong or not right or confusing or chaotic and stressful and this and that. You're longing for home and you're on your boat ride to get there. You know, it might feel a little bit this and that to get there, but once you get there, you'll be aces. I hope you enjoyed